Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Monica Love. So today we're going to be doing a general love message for those of you who need to hear this message. And the love message is going to be in regards to why you can't seem to find love or what's stopping you from finding love. Okay, so these are general love messages. They may resonate with you, they may not resonate with you. All right, and in particular, what we're going to be looking at in this reading is why you are having trouble finding love, why you're having trouble meeting somebody new, what is holding you back, and most importantly, what is the advice from spirit. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to start off with the general love message for the collective. Okay, so it may be your story, it may not be your story. If it's not your story, just wait until I go through each and every sign. I'm going to go through each and every sign and give you some messages. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. All right, I hope everyone's doing well today. Make sure you hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm in YouTube and it would really help me out. So I'd really appreciate that, okay? All right, so let's get started and see what is going on when it comes to finding love. All right. Okay. All right, so what does the collective need to know about finding love? Why can't they find love? Give me a story here of what is stopping them from finding love, please. What is stopping the collective from finding love? The first thing I'm hearing right now is patience. Many of you are not being patient. That could be one thing that's stopping you. Wanting everything right away. Being too focused on it all the time. Thinking about it all the time and not allowing it to naturally come to you. Okay. And for some of you, you're still stuck in the past. Bringing up the past. Talking about the past. Reminiscing about the past. And this could also be blocking you, okay? First card is King of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here, bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card. So the Moon card is talking about, this is Pisces energy. You could be a Pisces or you could have Pisces in your chart. Okay. The Moon card is suggesting to me that there's something that you are getting in touch with, okay? Getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with, the truth about your love life, okay? The truth about what is going on in your life. Now, we have the King of Swords here. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. We have the Hangman, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. So many of you want to move into a new direction. This is what I'm seeing here with the Page of Wands. Wanting to move into a new direction, wanting to, find love, wanting to have a happy life, and there's something that's stopping you, okay? What is stopping you? Well, it's the King of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is talking about a brand new, passionate beginning, okay? Notice how the page here has the wand, okay, in hand. And this is all about communicating and moving into a new direction, okay? Being confident that you're going to move into a new direction. Now, the King of Swords reverse is somebody who is not being clear about what they want, okay? So when you see the King of Swords in reverse with the Hangman, which is even more like, just kind of letting things go, this could be the main issue here that's stopping you from starting this new abundant beginning. Ace of Wands is about passion. It is about drive. It is about intimacy. It is about feeling confident in this new and exciting intimacy that take place for you in your life, okay? So when you see the Ace of Wands here in reverse, you see that there is a blockage, okay? So we're going to clarify the Ace of Wands at some point and get some more information on it. But I want to focus on this King of Swords for a minute, okay? So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. Also, we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, because we have 2 wands here. So the King of Swords is somebody, when the card is upright, it's somebody who can express really what it is that they want. Okay, so the question becomes now, are you expressing exactly what you want when you get involved with somebody? Are you actually saying, look, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for? And if you're not doing that, that could be something that's blocking you, okay? Because the sword is all about cutting through nonsense. It's all about cutting through the truth and being honest about the truth, okay? So many of you could just be avoiding the truth or avoid being honest with yourself. And with the Moon card here at the bottom of the deck, this is going to be revealed to you today, because the Moon card, when it's upright, talks about a secret. When it is reversed, it's talking about releasing secrets, okay? So the King of Swords here is somebody that needs to be more open about what it is that they want, okay? Not being afraid to express what it is that you want. Many of you deep down inside want this Page of Wands energy, which is to move forward in a new direction, okay? The Hangman here is somebody who just kind of sits back and says, oh, it never happens for me. It's never possible, you know, all right. So this is a general reading, okay? This is, you know, GLM stands for General Love Message. This is a new series that we just recently started doing, okay? So it's a general message. This is a general message for those of you who want to know what is stopping you from finding love, okay? At the end of this reading, I'm going to go through each and every sign and give you details about what is stopping you from finding love, and also advice that you can follow so that you can actually manifest new love into your life, okay? So this is a singles reading. This is for those of you who are single, those of you who are having difficulty manifesting love into your life, okay? All right. So the Hangman card is talking about you sitting back and just kind of letting life happen. And that is not what is recommended. What is recommended is, in this reading, very, very, very carefully, it's saying, express. You are lacking some sort of expression when it comes to what you want. You know, not only are you sitting back and allowing these things to just kind of happen to you, because the Hangman is all about being a victim, right? It's all about being a victim and sitting back and, you know, so it's really about you expressing what it is that you want and then going for it, okay? So this is the main thing that I'm seeing here that could be, for some of you, having an issue finding new love, okay? So let's see what else is stopping you from finding love. What else is stopping the collective from finding love, please? Okay, so these are the issues that you may be dealing with, okay? And these are issues that come from your mind, okay? So many of you are in your mind about this. You're allowing your mind to take a toll on how you feel, okay? So all these 3 cards that I pulled are things that may be stopping you, okay? Feelings, they could be worries, they could be projections that you think is happening to you. So let's start with the first, 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords it's a very escapist mentality. It's a very deceptive mentality. All right. Many of you are afraid that if you got with somebody new or you're in a relationship with someone new, you may experience the 7 of Swords energy. You may feel like somebody isn't being honest with you, or you may have these trust issues from the past because somebody wasn't honest with you, somebody wasn't upright with you, upfront with you. And for many of you, you become jaded because of the 7 of Swords, because the 7 of Swords is somebody who just kind of came into a relationship got what they needed from the relationship and was like, peace out, I'm gone, bye. Okay, so there's this feeling of okay, I don't want to be taken advantage of again. I want somebody to be clear and transparent. But let's go back to, before I get to the Five of Pentacles and the Star card, I'm going to put those aside. Here's what's really interesting, okay? We're going to get very deep into this reading because I want you to understand what the issue is so that you can fix it, so you can find a solution. The King of Swords here wants somebody to be honest with them. You want somebody to be honest with you and forthright and whatever, but you can't even be honest yourself. Do you understand? This is why many of you may be attracting narcissists. You may be attracting the Seven of Swords energy to you, because the King of Swords is almost acting like the Seven of Swords here. Now, if the King of Swords was upright and said, yes, okay, I know what I want, I'm going to be honest, then you're not going to attract this kind of energy. Do you understand? You're not going to attract a Seven of Swords kind of energy, because you're being straight up and saying, this is what I want. And if you can't give it to me, see, here's the thing. You can't be afraid to tell somebody what it is that you want, and then expect them to be honest. Do you understand? So you need to be honest with them so that they can come honest towards you. All right. So this is mirroring that's happening. What you are is what you attract. What you are is what you attract. So, you know, and you may say, well, no, I've been very honest. I've been very upfront. I've been this, I've been that. But have you been really upfront about what it is you want? Or do you go along with things and let things happen to you? Some of you let things happen to you because maybe you're very attracted to the person. You don't want to mess things up. You know, you just go along with things. The hangman energy, you just go along with things, allow things to keep going. But you need to be honest here so that you don't attract this kind of Seven of Swords energy. Okay, so that's one of your fears when it comes to finding new love. All right, but that starts with you. It all starts with you. And by the way, these are things that are happening inside of your mind, because the Hermit card's here. These are things that are taking place in the mind. You know, when you're thinking. This is part of, the Hermit is part of manifestation. Many people think the Magician is part of manifestation, but so is the Hermit, because the Hermit is the one that takes time out to actually think, right? So this is, your thoughts are very, very important, how you're expressing your thoughts. Now, the Five of Pentacles is talking about abandonment issues. So you need to look deep within and say, okay, what is my major fear? My major fear is that if I got with somebody, maybe they're going to leave me. What if they leave me like the last person left me? You know, the last person left me and it hurt me. It broke my heart. I don't think I can open up my heart to somebody again. Okay, going back to the King of Swords, I can't open. Remember, in reverse is not being open. You're not telling it like it is. You're keeping your mouth shut. You're hanging there. You're letting things happen. You know, okay, if I go out with this person, if it's great, it's great. No, you're supposed to say to yourself, I'm going to go out with this person and it's going to be the most amazing date I've ever been on. Right? Instead of having this sword here in reverse. So this is going back to some sort of, in your subconscious mind is the Five of Pentacles. What if somebody leaves me? What am I going to do if this person leaves me? This is something you have to eliminate. Not only do you have to eliminate the perception that the person who's coming towards you may lie to you, cheat on you, whatever, like the last person, that's a perception. That's an illusion, right? And remember, like I said to you in my other videos, this whole entire world is an illusion, okay? The world lies to you every single day. So it's super, super important that you know that and you're honest with yourself. With the Hermit card, when you're alone, when you're meditating, you need to control your thoughts. Control your thoughts about the things that have happened to you in the past, and don't allow them to control you like the Hangman, because the Hangman is somebody who sits there and allows things to happen, and doesn't take control of their thoughts, doesn't take control of their actions, doesn't take control of their direction. And that's what you need to do. This is why the Ace of Pentacles is here in reverse, because the Ace of Pentacles is not, the Ace of Wands is not only about intimacy, it's about direction as well too, going back to the Page of Wands, because the Page of Wands is about direction. So if you want to go into a new direction, you have to let go of all of these perceptions that you have, these two perceptions of the lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. Five of Pentacles here, somebody's going to leave me, abandon me. And the Ace of Wands will allow you to be upright and have this new passionate beginning, okay? Another thing that's stopping many of you is the lack of, you know, having confidence. The Hope card is all about confidence, okay? It's all about moving forward. It's also Aquarius energy. So this is about possibly even meeting somebody in the month of January, okay? Particularly the end of January, moving into February around the call that that holiday in February. Oh, right, Valentine's Day. Okay. So the Star card is talking about having hope. Do you have hope, or do you just let things fall to the wayside and just do what you want to do? No, you need to have some sort of confidence that things are going to work out for you. Okay. So these are the things that you need to be working on if you are single and you're, you know, why aren't I attracting love? What's going on? Why can't I find love? Okay. So you are going to have to make a decision. Okay. When it comes to finding new love, in particular with the Lovers card here in reverse, this is past lovers, okay? So this is what you should ask yourself. What have you experienced in the past that is stopping you from moving forward and picking a course of action to take? Because you all have an ability to choose a course and follow it. So this is about past love. Many of you are going to have to let go of whatever happened to you in the past. If someone was narcissistic, lied, abandoned you, whatever it was, you have to let that go from the past. Lovers in reverse, and take a new path with the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands is a completely new and exciting journey. And by choosing to let go of this, not only letting go of this, because many of you have kind of let go of whoever was in the past, but also letting go of the perceptions, because the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords are perceptions. They're just perceptions. That's it. They're nothing more than perceptions. You could choose to be involved in that perception, or you can choose to say, that's just an illusion. I'm going to let that go. If that's what I experienced in the past, that's the past. I'm ready to move on with the Two of Wands. Okay. So that's the general love message. I really hope that this, gave you some sort of clarity on what it is that we are talking about. Now we're going to each and every sign. Okay. We're going to get into each and every sign, and we're going to see exactly what it is that is stopping you. And then we're going to clarify those cards. And once we clarify those cards, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my other... Why don't we use the orange deck for tonight? We're going to use the orange deck. Okay. You're going to see exactly what's stopping you specifically for your sign. I always say check your rising sign first. Check your rising sign first. Once you check your rising sign, then we will be able to get into the reasons, the advice that you need to hear, okay? So let's get in with these cards. Strength card, ooh, Leo energy. Four of Wands, stability, okay. So there is going to be a new beginning for many of you, and it's going to be more stable and structured in 2020. See, 2020 is interesting. It's like, you know, 2 and 2 equals 4, which is the Four of Wands. So 2020 is a year that can bring many of you stability and structure. If you don't know that, now you do. All right, let's start off with the sign of Aries, please. Let's start off with the sign of Aries. What is stopping Aries from finding love, please? What is stopping Aries from finding love? The Sun card. Four of Wands. Okay. So the World card, as you know, it's talking about something that has not completely ended from the past. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you were in a relationship with somebody, there was lots of arguments in the past with somebody, and you might have thought you closed that chapter, but it was not completely closed. So you need to close that chapter, and what is waiting for you after you close that chapter in specific is a new love. Could be a Leo that's coming in, or another fire sign, Sagittarius, or an Aries, okay? So there will be illumination for you that's coming in for you, but what you need to do, what is blocking you right now, is some sort of past cycle that did not end with you and someone else. Okay? And here's the thing. Here's what I want you to know, okay? Even if you ended something with somebody else, there's energy, okay? So you may still be energetically connected to this person, okay? Most of you don't understand what it means to energetically disconnect from somebody. Do you know how to energetically disconnect from somebody? Because if you do not know how to energetically disconnect from somebody, then that is something that you need to work on, okay? And many of you have not let go of the past person, okay? You still have anger against them. You still have resentment against them, okay? You have some sort of connection to them, because otherwise Spirit would not, exactly, cutting the cord. So Spirit wouldn't show me this card, the World card, you know, in reverse if that wasn't the case. Okay? Don't worry, I'm not offended at all. I'm not offended by anything, really. I don't let things bother me. And that's the thing. You have to learn to not let things bother you, because this is a matrix, and we live in a matrix, and it's an illusion. So I don't let things bother me. But really, what's really important for Aries right now is cutting that cord. Okay, so either look online how you can cut the cord. If you're too lazy to look online, I have a PDF file on my website. It's $9. It's $9 USD. You can buy it on my website. It's actually in the description box. Just go in the description box and you can find how to let go of your ex if you haven't done that. They're very, very simple techniques. Okay, but if you have not energetically let somebody go, especially if it was a Leo, it could have been a Leo or another fire sign, whoever it was, this is something that you're going to have to do. Okay, this is what it's asking you to do. And this is stemming from some sort of argument that you had in the past, Five of Swords, or some sort of, you decided, for some of you, this is very specific for someone, you decided to just end things with this person, and you just walked out and said, you know what, I'm better off alone. Okay, this is what happened, but you didn't close that chapter. Okay, and even if you go back to the person and you say, you know what, I know things ended badly or abruptly with me and you, I'm just wishing you the best. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm wishing you happiness. I'm wishing you, whatever things didn't work out between you and I, but I still respect you and appreciate you, and it was nice being with you, and I'm ready to move on, and I hope you're ready to move on too. That's it. I mean, it's that simple, right? It doesn't take a lot to do that. Okay. All right. So, the cards are just a tool. That's it. They're just a tool to help you see things more clearly. All right. Okay. So Taurus, also, I forgot to mention, if you're just tuning in now, make sure you hit the like button. That would really help me if you hit the like button. I really, really appreciate that. And number 2, you want to check your rising sign. I'm going to be coming back on actually to do a video on how you can find your rising sign, because I know many of you were asking me that question. How do you find your rising sign? And I'm going to show you specifically how to do that. Okay, so just make sure, hi, Miss Jones, hi. So, I'm going to show you how you can find your rising sign if you don't know how to do that. And it's going to help you not understand, but overstand or understand your ability to get all the information you need from these readings. Okay. All right. So for Taurus, Temperance. This is a card of patience. Okay, so what the cards are trying to show you right now is you need to have more patience and you need to have more balance. See, here's the thing with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is very, very interesting because it's the card of Sagittarius. And this is talking about being able to have patience in order to have things manifest, okay? Fullness comes when you are able to allow it to happen, okay? I'm going to show you what this card means. Specifically, if you notice at the back here, you're going to see a full moon here, okay? And the full moon here is something that takes time for completion and fullness, okay? It takes time for the moon to become full. Especially if you want to be able to do manifestation work, ritual work, anything like that, the full moon really helps with that. You don't have to do it on the full moon, but it helps when you have the full moon. So the point that I'm trying to make here with the Temperance card is that it takes time for there to be a full moon. It takes time to feel full and happy in love. So you need to allow the time to flow around you in order to have this fullness in love. This is why you cannot fulfill the wish that you want of love. 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, and when it's in reverse, it means it's not happening. There's some sort of blockage that's taking place for you, and the blockage that's happening for you, specifically Taurus, is the fact that you're impatient. Okay, so there's also a need for communication. Communication is very, very important when you're expressing what it is that you want. Okay? Right. Expressing your love is also something that you need to work on. This is what's blocking you. If you don't express your love and tell somebody, you know, that you want them or you like them, how do you expect them to be able to give you that wish fulfillment? How do you expect to have love flow, which is the 9 of Cups, that's flowing love, if you're not speaking or saying what you need to say? So it's showing here that the advice is open yourself up, express the love, and give it time. Okay? So that's for Taurus. All right. Now, let's focus on Gemini and see what's blocking Gemini from love as well as advice. Gemini in love. Four of Pentacles, the Tower card, 6 of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, Gemini, you haven't completely let go of the past with the 6 of Swords here. You have moved on, but energetically in your mind, you still have the incident that happened between you and someone from the past, the Tower card, and you also have the 4 of Pentacles here, which is the energy of holding back, okay? So being afraid of not wanting to move forward because of some sort of incident that happened into your life could have been something that you were struggling with. I see you moving out of that, though, with the 6 of Swords here. You're actually moving out of that, okay? And you're also, you know, you're doing very well because you're going to finally get out of this hermit mode of sitting around and waiting for things to happen and allowing things to happen for you, okay? Okay, so here's the issue. You got the Devil card that came up, that popped up out of nowhere. So what this is telling me, Gemini, is that you are still, you know, either you're still in a toxic situation from the past, you're still energetically connected to it, but you're slowly moving away from it. But there's something from the person, whoever this person is from the past, you're still holding on to. So this is Capricorn energy here with the Devil card. Okay, so let me clarify this because this isn't really clear to me why the Devil card's coming up, but we're going to clarify because it looks like you're moving forward. Either you are moving forward or the message is that you need to move forward from this toxic person, especially if this was somebody from the past. Okay, so let's clarify the Devil card for the sign of Gemini in terms of why they can't find love as well as advice. Yeah, okay. So you're still thinking about some sort of deception that happened in the past with maybe a Capricorn or another earth sign. This is definitely something that happened in the past, okay? With the 3 of Wands here, this is something that's in your past. Okay, many of you are still energetically tied to this person from the past, okay? So if you have, you know, items, again, if you have items from them from the past, if you have clothes in your house from them in the past, if you have, you know, photos that you look at every day from the past, and you're focused on the you know, impure connection that you had with them that was very toxic, devil energy, that is asking you to move away with the Six of Swords from that energy, okay? And that is what you're going to have to do. That's the advice, is the Six of Swords, to completely move yourself away from that kind of energy, which is dealing with, going back to dealing with energetics. So having clothes, you know, your ex's clothes in closets in your house, whatever, that's something you're going to want to get rid of. You know, getting rid of old messages. Some of you still have messages from your old partner in your phone. All these things are so important. You know, so many people come on my channel and they're like, I'm trying to find new love. I can't find new love. What's wrong with me? This and that. What's wrong with you is the fact that you're still keeping old shit from your ex. Why are you holding on to old shit from your ex? I mean, like, do you think it's going to bring you new love? No. I always say this to you, okay? If you want the Lamborghini, you have to get rid of the Buick that's rusting and sitting in your parking spot. How are you supposed to have a brand new vehicle come and manifest? You need to make room for your manifestation. You need to make room for what it is that you want, okay? So Gemini, this is about getting rid of some sort of energetic bondage that you had with somebody and actually finding the power to move away from it. If you're with somebody that you are with that's draining you, remove yourself from them. If you are having material items in your house that remind you of your ex, get rid of them. All these things you have to get rid of. You know, look up online how to energetically remove myself from a person of the past, okay? All of these things are things that you will have to do in order to move forward, all right? So that's what we have for the sign of Gemini. Let's move forward to the sign of Cancer and see what it is that is stopping them from finding love. What is stopping Cancer from finding love, please? What's stopping Cancer from finding love and advice? Six of Cups. That's the past. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Queen of Cups. So that's you, Cancer. Here's the thing, what I'm seeing for you, okay? Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. So you're still holding on to something that happened to you in the past that ended a very long time ago. Very long time ago, something ended with you and you're still holding on to it. I see you still talk about the past as well too. That could be something that's holding you back, okay? Two of Pentacles in reverse is talking about not having balance within your emotions. Queen of Cups, still feeling upset from the past, still holding on to that energetic past of yours that maybe didn't work out for you, okay? So one of the things that I'm seeing here right off the bat that's stopping you from finding new love is the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups together as a combination cards. And the Eight of Wands is communication and the Six of Cups is actually talking about the past. So by not talking about the past and completely letting it go, Ten of Swords, not letting go of the past, not letting go of the trauma that you had from this, you know, realizing it ended, whatever, moving on from that's going to be completely and utterly more than anything super important for you to do in order to get back to who you are. And you are a very loving, kind, you know, emotional, beautiful person. Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, and you need to balance your emotions. The Two of Pentacles is balancing that love, balancing that emotion, balancing that offer that you want to make to somebody. Many of you are going to want to make an offer to somebody in 2020. You're going to want to make an offer to somebody in 2020. And by being able to do that, you have to have balance and you have to be balanced within your emotions. That means letting go of the past by not talking about it. Eight of Wands, okay? Eight of Wands is talking about letting that go. Okay, so that is the message there for Cancer. If you are a Leo, and you are having difficulty finding new love, let's see what is blocking you from finding new love. What is blocking you from finding new love? and the advice. Okay. Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Okay, so for many of you, there was something that happened in the past where, you know, somebody was not nice to you. They broke your heart in the past. Could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could have been an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or it could have been an air sign. Doesn't matter. But that's what I'm seeing here. And this person who hurt you was somebody who really deeply hurt you emotionally. All right. Many of you are just working right now, Eight of Pentacles. So that could be what's blocking you in terms of finding new love. And the Five of Cups, again, is talking about the past. So this is kind of having a bit of regret, maybe, that things didn't work out with this water sign. You know, you and this water sign, things didn't work out. You know, whatever. Okay. So just keep in mind that we all have 12 signs. You know, we don't have one sign. So the person could have been a rising water sign. It doesn't matter. But the point is that you're still holding on to this King of Cups, and you are a little bit like you're regretting a little bit that things didn't work out with you and them. Very emotional relationship. Like, I mean, you know, you and this person were very emotionally tied together. But what is stopping you now is you still have that trauma, you know, that they broke your heart. Okay. What is blocking you is that. And the advice is the Eight of Pentacles, which is working. Okay. So this could be you working on yourself. This could be you working in your career. And by working, you are going to build yourself up and slowly forget about this person. So as you build yourself up by working on yourself, working in your job, working on your career, this is going to naturally clear itself. I feel like you've already let this go from the past. I mean, it could still be there, but by you working and not focusing so much on what happened, you know, the bad things that happen. Remember, the Five of Cups in traditional tarot talks about how there's 3 cups that are fallen over, but there's still 2 cups that are upright. So you still have 2 of Cups upright, meaning you still have the energy and the drive to have a beautiful union with somebody. And that will happen for you, but Eight of Pentacles is what you need to really focus on. Focusing on your work so that you can just not focus on this person. Okay, and it will naturally clear for you. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I'm going to keep telling you all, and you keep repeating yourself, and I'm not going to answer when you repeat yourself. You have to energetically let go of somebody. There's something called uncoupling. If you did not uncouple from the person, it will be difficult for you to find new love. And many people don't know this. Many people don't know what conscious uncoupling is. Look online what conscious uncoupling is. Look what that means online. Also look at your energy, how to let go of somebody from your energy and your aura. Okay. Many of you didn't watch my video. I did a video a couple of months ago called Sex Transmutation. Many people don't understand that when you have sex with somebody and you don't consciously uncouple from them, you hold their energy inside of your body. Okay. So if you are having sex with somebody and you're energetically still holding on to that person, just remember, when you have sex with somebody, you are connecting your body to that person. And when you connect your body to that person and you don't consciously uncouple from that person, years can go by and you don't find new love, just because you're still connected to that person in an energetic fashion. So you need to go and do your research. You need to go and do your research and stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get up, go do your research, and go and figure out what it means to consciously uncouple, what it means to, get in the bath, do the saltwater baths, do the rituals. I have a ritual on my description box. You can go and purchase that if you want. The information's right there. If you're too tired to go on YouTube or Google to look for it, all the information's out there. But you have to be willing to want to change. And if you're not willing to want to change, don't expect the universe to do it for you. The universe can give you the messages, but if you are not willing to take those messages that I give you, because spirit talks through me, if you don't take those messages and do something about it, nobody's going to do it for you. Okay. So this is what you have to do. Some of you don't want to do it, but that's what you have to do. Okay. So let's get into Virgo and let's see what is blocking Virgo from finding love, please. And the advice. Three of Wands. Justice card. The Star card. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So interesting enough, you've grown from a situation, Virgo. Okay, Three of Wands, you've grown from it. You're ready to move forward. That's very beautiful. The problem is, and you also are finally balancing out a situation. There is some sort of karmatic event that's taking place. Could be a karmatic event that's taking place in your life, or it could be a karmatic event that has already taken place in your life. Okay, this could also signify a divorce as well too. Okay, or what is the other word I'm looking for? Or division of property with the Justice card here. So you've moved on past this energy, okay? Divorce, division of property, whatever. Now, the Star card here is talking about you are lacking confidence in finding new love. You are lacking the ability to learn and know that 100% you are going to be able to, attract new love, okay? When the Star card's in reverse, there's no hope. There's a lack of hope. There's a lack of movement. There's a lack of feeling like you can move forward. All right. So this is something that you're going to be asked to work on. The Two of Pentacles is talking about balancing. Okay. So balancing, just things in general in your life. You're going to have more balance, more structure, more, I like to call it finessing, being able to finesse more in your life. All right. So this is something that you are going to be working on. I see you working on it. I see you're doing a very good job at working on it. The only thing that you need to add to that is the Star card. Okay. So the Star card is going to be your main focus in 2020 when it comes to having hope and believing that it's possible to find new love. And that's sometimes all it takes, is just believing that you can find new love and not being so much in your head and questioning things. Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra. What is stopping Libra from finding love and blocking Libra from finding love, please? Three of Cups and Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. For some of you, Libra, you have this tendency to want to reunite with old lovers, past lovers, okay? And you think that, oh, if I reunite with this past lover, perhaps things will change. I'll be able to have this. I'll be able to have that. What you really need to be working on is your financial outlook, okay? And I know, you may say, well, what does that have to do with love? Once you are comfortable and happy within yourself, okay, within the resources that you need, because as a Libra, you're ruled by Venus and you like luxuries. You like being comfortable. It's very difficult for Libra to be in a union with somebody and not feel comfortable if the financial aspects are not there for you. Okay. So focusing on your finance is going to be very, very important in order for you to attract love. And another thing is letting go of the past, letting go of people who try to come back and say, you know what, things didn't work out last week with us, but why don't we try this week? No. If things didn't work out in the past between us, I'm going to bury that shit into the ground and I'm going to move forward. Okay. So, is what's stopping your abundance. You want the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is available to you, it's right there, it's available to you. But whoever is trying to come back and reopen the door, and I'm saying even keeping exes as friends. Some of you try to keep exes as friends. Stop doing that. Okay, stop trying to keep people from the past that are supposed to stay in the past, be buried into the past, and move forward. Okay, so the advice here is the Eight of Pentacles. Focus on your work and don't even think about love. Don't even think about emotions. Don't even think about any of that. And as soon as you transmute your energy from these people from the past, however you're keeping them in your life, whether they are, past lovers, past toxic friends, whatever, as soon as you let them go, that is when you will be able to attract the Ten of Cups. And also by focusing on your Ten of Pentacles, getting your finances in order, getting your money in order, so that when you get with somebody new, you are naturally stable financially. And many of you may say, you know what does that have to do with love? Money has nothing to do with love. You know what? We live in a world where it's a physical world and we need to care about money, unfortunately. Money is important. You have to pay your bills and all of that. So that's something that you need to focus on and then move forward. Okay, to the Ten of Cups here. All right. Okay, so let's move on to Scorpio, please. Let's see for Scorpio. What's stopping Scorpio from finding love, please? There you are, Scorpio. Two of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. So for many of you, you've decided that you needed to end something to move forward, which is great. And at the same time, I still feel like something is being held on to energetically, okay? Ten of Swords here. So you've something here, but the Two of Wands in reverse, because the Two of Wands is here in reverse, you haven't chose what you want. You haven't been clear about what you want with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands has two paths in the traditional tarot. So you have two paths. You have, one path that you can potentially go down and you have a second path. So the advice here for you, I see everything looks good for you, okay? You're cooperating, you've ended something, you're ready to move on, you're not entertaining the past here. Something ended clearly with the Ten of Swords, but now you have to make a decision to choose what path, like what you want, and stick to it. So choosing what you want and sticking to it and moving forward is what is going to allow you to find new love, okay? It's very simple for Scorpio because Scorpio, you've ended something with the Death card here and the Ten of Swords. It's just about making the decision to follow through now with something new. All right, you may have two options as well too, two people that you're dating. All right, so let's see. Sagittarius. What's stopping Sagittarius from finding love and the advice, please? Sagittarius. Eight of Swords in reverse. Princess of Swords. Oh, you can't make a decision, Sagittarius. You're sitting back and you're allowing things to happen to you, okay? Just like the general reading, Eight of Swords is a situation from the past that you felt stuck in. All right, could have been with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. And remember, when I say the signs, I'm talking about the rising sign. So if you don't know your person's rising sign, then it's going to be difficult to understand, who I'm talking about, okay? Eight of Pentacles here is telling me that you need to work on this. You need to work with getting out of this energetic thing that's holding you back, okay? So you can feel like you're energetically still tied to this person, and this is what's stopping you from moving forward, all right? Now, by working on this, you will be able to get out of this energy, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here, and like I said, again, I'm going to repeat it because everybody's going to do the time and they're going to flip through this very, very quickly. They're probably not going to watch the whole thing. So again, energy ties, you have to go and find a way to actually get rid of the energy ties and bonds that you have to this person in order to move forward from them. And I've explained that in the beginning of the video. And also there is a ritual that I have in the description box for those of you who are still tied to your ex and want to know what you have to do step by step. I have a ritual in my description box, step by step, on what you need to do to get over that, okay? All right, Capricorn, what's blocking you from love and the advice, please? What's blocking you and the advice, please? The Moon card. The Fool card. King of Pentacles, there's you, and the Princess of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or a Aries, or a Pisces, yeah. Or another earth sign. Okay, so there's something that you haven't completely understood, or you don't know. There's some sort of secret, maybe a secret that you're not aware of. And here's what I'm getting. I'm getting a very specific story for the sign of Capricorn. I feel like for some of you, you're waiting on somebody. You've been waiting on somebody, okay? Or they're waiting on you. Somebody's waiting here. They're waiting on a new beginning, okay? Now, Capricorn, I feel like you've offered someone love, or you will be offering someone love. I feel like you've already offered this person love, and now you're waiting for them to kind of, you know, take this step to move forward with you, but the new beginning hasn't happened for you, okay? So there's something here that this person is not telling you, okay? By the way, if you're a single Capricorn and you're watching this and you're like, I don't have anybody, this is something that could happen, like, this could be predictive, right? So you could meet somebody and this is how it could end up going, all right? Or this could be somebody from the past and this is how it played out. So again, the readings are timeless, so they could happen at any time. It's just the message that you need to take in order to get the full picture of this, okay? So let's clarify the Moon card and see why the Moon card is here. See why the Moon card is here. Why is the Moon card here for Capricorn, please, in love, when it comes to why they can attract new love? Yeah, so somebody, whoever this person is, okay, that you're dealing with, is kind of like, they're iffy. They don't know exactly what it is that they want. You could be offering them something, but they're not completely 100% stable in wanting this connection with you, okay? So if this is you, this is what could be stopping you from finding love, or can be stopping you from starting a new beginning. Like, if this person is like being wishy-washy and they don't know what they want, it's better for you to just move on, okay? So if that's your story, that is the issue, and this is something that you may not know about. You may just like have met this person and offered them love, and they're kind of just like, oh, whatever, you know, give me time, whatever. But there is some sort of blockage when it comes to finding new love. It could be from a past person that's trying to work things out with you, okay? Or you've made an offer to them and they're just not taking that offer, and they're kind of like, you know, I don't know what the word is, but they're kind of just saying, yeah, okay, give me time or whatever, and they're not really moving forward with it, okay? Okay, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What's stopping Aquarius from finding new love, please? And the advice. Sun card is Leo. 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. So you need to get out of your head about some sort of anxiety that you've had, or some sort of anxiety about something in the past, okay? And you're going to be doing that very, very soon. And the Sun card is going to bring illumination to give you an idea of how to move on past this, what is happening next. The Seven of Pentacles is like, okay, what is going to happen next? Where am I going from here? You cannot move forward, Aquarius, until you get out of your head, until you get out of this anxiety that you have, staying up late at night, thinking about the past, thinking about things that it didn't work out for you, okay? So best case scenario here is for you to allow yourself to go through this process. And it's only a process that can happen within yourself, okay? It's not something that you can really do. You just have to allow time and the process to kind of move you from being anxious and having anxiety at night to moving to ending things and accepting things. You know, the things that we can't control in our life, we have to just accept them and move on. The Sun card here is going to bring illumination to something that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure out, where do I go from here? Is there even a possibility for me to find new love? There is. Once you let go of this anxiety that you've had in the past and actually come to terms with it. You're coming to terms with something, okay? And once you do that, you'll be able to move forward. All right. Last sign we're doing is Pisces, please. Pisces, please. All right. So there is a new offer coming in for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have to use your intuition though. Okay. Seven of Cups is, you know, just getting over something that happened in the past here emotionally that happened to you. I see you're going to get over that. I feel like, you know, there's going to be some sort of offer that comes into it. It's going to be a very, very big offer for you, Pisces. All right. There's some sort of emotional tie that you have to the past because of some argument that happened with you and someone else, and somebody completely walked away from this relationship. It was like a severing of ties that happened. Energetically, you definitely have to work on your energy and removing this person from your energy, okay, from your inner energy. Once you do that, you will find brand new love. It's going to be a very big offer. And I feel like you know this already intuitively because you're showing up here in the reading. You know that this is something that you have to do. I mean, really, you don't have to watch tarot readings. You are Pisces and you are naturally spiritual. So you kind of know what you need to do, okay? So this is my reading for you all when it comes to what's blocking you from finding new love. Make sure you like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification bell button so that you can get all the notifications about all the videos that I upload, okay? Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.